After making his professional debut with FC Barcelona, Messi's career began to accelerate at an incredible pace. His first team debut came in a friendly match against the Portuguese giants FC Porto, and it was a moment that left a lasting impression on everyone who witnessed it. Even Porto's coach at the time, José Mourinho, one of the most respected managers in world football, noticed the young Argentine immediately. Mourinho later admitted that he was struck by the talent, confidence, and maturity Messi demonstrated, despite being just a teenager. After that first match, Messi began training more regularly with the first team. Word had already spread around the squad about the incredible kid from La Masia, and players were curious, some even impatient, to finally see him up close. Ronaldinho, Barcelona's superstar at the time, noticed something special right away. The way his teammates spoke about Messi reminded him of the way Brazilian players spoke about him. Ronaldinho immediately understood. Messi wasn't going to be just another great player. He was destined to be one of the best in the world. But Ronaldinho also knew that talent alone wasn't enough, so he gave a simple yet powerful piece of advice through the coaching staff. Tell him to play with happiness, play free, just play the ball. Ronaldinho took Messi under his wing, insisting that the young Argentinian sit with the senior stars during meals and meetings, pushing him to feel like he belonged among them. Messi later admitted, "I'm very shy. It takes me a while to adapt." Yet, with Ronaldinho guiding him and his own brilliance shining through, that shy boy was on his way to becoming a global icon. At just 17 years old, he played 9 matches with Barcelona, including his first official Champions League match against Shakhtar Donetsk. But it wasn't only European clubs that were paying attention to his rise. Back home in Argentina, the national team had their eyes on him too. They knew a rare talent was emerging, and they didn't want to lose the chance to bring this young genius into their colours. So when the opportunity came, Lionel was called up for his first ever appearance with the senior Argentina national team. On August 17, 2005, in a friendly match against Hungary, Messi finally stepped onto the pitch, wearing the iconic blue and white. It was a dream he'd carried since childhood, the moment every young Argentinian dreams of, and he felt a mix of excitement, pride, and nervousness. His family, teammates, and coaches all knew how much this meant to him. But what happened next was something no one could have predicted. Just 43 seconds after entering the match, Messi was involved in a challenge with a Hungarian player. The referee interpreted his reaction as an offence and immediately showed him a red card. In less than a minute, Messi's long-awaited debut was over. The stadium fell into disbelief. His teammates were stunned. The coaching staff protested. And Messi, he walked off the pitch devastated. Years of dreaming led to less than a minute of play. Reporters later said they saw tears in his eyes as he left the field, not because of anger, but because of the overwhelming disappointment of feeling like he had let his country down on his very first day. But for Lionel Messi, it became one of the many early challenges that shaped his character and fueled the fire that would one day make him one of the greatest footballers the world has ever seen. And he surely proved himself just weeks later at the FIFA World Youth Championship. In the Netherlands, Messi didn't just participate, he dominated the entire tournament. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe for more videos about the lives of your favourite footballers. And let us know in the comments which player you'd like us to cover next. At only 18 years old, he played with a confidence and brilliance far beyond his age. Defenders couldn't stop him. Goalkeepers couldn't predict him. The world was finally seeing the spark Argentina had always believed in. Match after match, Messi rose to the occasion, scoring a total of 6 goals, including 2 in the final. He guided Argentina all the way to victory and finished as the tournament's top scorer. His performances were so extraordinary that he was awarded both the Golden Boot and the Golden Ball, a rare combination that proved he wasn't just talented, he was extraordinary. This tournament changed everything. The same boy who had walked off the pitch in tears during his senior debut now lifted an international trophy over his head, proving to his country, to the world, and most importantly to himself, that he belonged on the biggest stages of football. It was the beginning of Lionel Messi's rise from a promising youngster to a global sensation. And now that he was rising nationally, Messi began to integrate deeply into the Barcelona first team. In 2005, his contract was renewed, officially marking him as a full first-team player, a major milestone that also required him to obtain Spanish citizenship. This wasn't just another career step, it was the beginning of a new chapter. 2005 would become one of the most defining years in Lionel Messi's young career. His extraordinary performances at the U20 World Cup had already caught the world's attention. The football world began to whisper a name many considered untouchable: Diego Maradona. And then, the whispers became reality when Maradona himself publicly declared Messi as his successor. Coming from the greatest icon in Argentine football, it was more than praise, it was a passing of the torch. That single statement transformed Messi from a rising talent into a national symbol of hope. By the end of 2005, Messi had firmly established himself as an important figure for both Argentina and FC Barcelona. And he did this despite the heartbreak of his senior debut just months earlier, the red card after only 43 seconds, one of the shortest and most painful debuts in football history. Instead of letting it break him, Messi showed the world who he truly was, a player powered not only by talent, but by discipline, humility, and unshakable determination. Little Messi from Rosario could never have imagined that one day he would be living the dreams he had carried in his heart since he was a young boy playing barefoot in the streets of his hometown. Every dribble, every kick, every goal in those early days felt like a glimpse of a future he could barely picture. Yet, it was not just his talent or determination that brought him to the heights of footballing greatness. It was the unwavering love, guidance, and sacrifices of his family. His parents worked tirelessly, often putting their own comfort aside to ensure that Lionel had every opportunity to grow and chase his dreams. His siblings cheered him on, celebrated his victories, and supported him through his struggles, creating a foundation of trust, encouragement, and unbreakable family bonds. Without that network of support, the little boy from Rosario might have remained just a gifted child with potential. Instead, he became a legend, showing the world what can happen when dreams are nurtured with love, persistence, and belief. 2005 really was the year the world stopped seeing him as just a gifted teenager and started recognizing him as the next great name in football. The legend of Lionel Messi had officially begun.